Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to The Messenger. Last time, our journey came to an end. Sort of. Then a whole brand new journey started up, where we have realized that this world is not as straightforward as we thought. It's a Metroidvania, and we've got all sorts of areas to explore and search for mystical music notes that will hopefully break the curse on humanity. And we found one. Our first one was found in Autumn Hills, right here in the future. Now, we're going to keep going, and the prophecy mentions something about returning to the nest. You can always check it here. Yeah, once the bird returns to the nest, it shall learn the power of true sight. So let's keep going backwards through this area until we get back to our village. And I'm going to try to spend as much time as I can going through the future because, well, it looks different. It's kind of a whole different experience than the original way through. And you'll notice this is where the shop was. We have one of those time walls to pass through. Originally, this was a pretty straightforward area, but in the future, we've got an area up to the top that we can go through for a power seal. Just dodge these spikes and buzzsaws and made it through. Oh, I missed the upper lantern. I must break it. I mean, I'm like 99% sure it's just, yeah, magic, or key charge, excuse me, but I had to do it. There was no leaving that alone. And I want to say there's a spot coming up. Most of the area you're going to find is often pretty similar, but there'll be a few key changes. Yeah, here's one of them. This was just a spot you broke bricks to get through. Now, it's got spikes in the way. Let's see. Yeah, little trickier to get by. Which makes sense. This is kind of... hard mode's the wrong way to describe it, but you're designed to come through this area after you've already played the game a bit, so they want to make it just a little more challenging. And I love this. We're here in this, soldier's outpost, so the buildings look, well, a lot more futuristic. Oh yeah. And let's go ahead and I'll let you listen to this music, the rendition of it that's, the 16-bit. Yeah, I like how it's both kind of creepy, but also kind of sad. It makes sense for this area. But we've reached all the way back to the left. It won't let you run off the left into the water, so you don't have to worry about that. But you may notice there's something odd about the tree here. If you come back here in the future timeline, whoop, almost got it, and use the rope dart, we've got a power seal, which is just kind of hanging out up there. Just a bonus one. I'll take it. And nothing seems to be going on here in the future, but it wanted us to return to the nest. It means it wants us to come back here in our original time. So you'll notice there was one time wall I just sort of ignored. Let's run back to that and pass through. Should be right after this. Yep, here we go. So, yeah, and look, all of our ninja buddies, they're actually still alive. Oh, hey, Chief. Our champion returns. How is adventure treating you? A little bit harder than I thought, but the music is amazing. Yes, yes it is. You left too soon. I should have taught you the power of true sight. True sight? It is a technique seldom taught to young students such as yourself. Unless the mind can be expanded, that is. Well, how can I expand my mind? A warm cup of astral tea will do that. Unfortunately, we ran out of astral leaves a few years ago. All we have is a single seed, but fully growing it would take centuries. Give me the seed. I'll see what I can do. I was hoping you would say that. We get the astral seed. Now to find a flower bed and wait a few centuries. So, yeah, another item. Let's see, now does the prophecy say, where the dead live, a foe turned friend left an important item. So, there are certain ways you can go through this part of the game that, for lack of a better word, optimize your path. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to find it more interesting. Just follow the prophecy where he says to go. So, where the dead live, we're going into the catacombs. So I say, from here, let's just head to the right until we get back to the shop, and then we'll find a way to the catacombs. It might actually be easier just to, well, actually, I can't remember what's the fastest way to the catacombs. Let's take a look at the map. Because this will take us to the Forlorn Temple, which drops us into the catacombs. And I think it's actually going to be best for us to journey onward and just make it by foot. I don't think there's actually going to be a closer teleporter, although there's that one. Ow. I'll think about it as we get closer to the shop. It's probably going to be best to use that one teleporter we already have, just to save a little bit of time going over there. I mean, any chance I have to listen to this music is just worth it. Also, let's take a moment to talk to him, see how we're doing with upgrades. I have to... I kind of went back and forth in the different upgrades. Ah, there we go. I'm going to do Power Sense later. I want to make our survivability a little bit more of a priority. So, I'm probably going to end up saving Demon's Bane for one of the last ones. But... oh! Right! This is something new. What's that? Ah yes, the jukebox. Jukebox? Silly name, huh? I brought it back from one of my journeys through time back in the day. I'm not sure what it's for, but it sure looks pretty cool. So, what happened to the cabinet? Oh, I teleported it somewhere else, since we didn't need it anymore. Where's it now? That's something you may or may not find out later. You unlock the jukebox. Play your favorite tune in the shop or access it through the pause menu to change a level's track. So yeah, you can actually hear different songs based on the past, the future, boss fights. Listen to them whenever you want. I'm not going to mess around with that. I think the game, the music for each area fits itself so well that I'm just going to stick with what it plays. By the way, you will notice the portals always transport you into the future area. They do not take you into the past one. So, just something to keep in mind. Now, as we journey up, this time we're going to want to go up and to the right. So, here's where we do need to take advantage of these fireflies. And, oop, missed. There we go. Oop, no, you know what? Haha. Ah, waste of the shurikens, but I really don't care. Now, as we journey through... could have ducked under that, but now I think we are Yeah, you'll notice there's certain areas that it'll mark on the map when there's an exit to a zone you haven't taken. So off to the left, we've gotten all of that, but there's something directly above us. It's a power seal. This is way back in the first episode. Oh, wait, no, I'm about to mess that up. I mentioned there is that strange marking that looks like a power seal. This is how you get it. Ow. That didn't go well. Let's try that again. Yeah, what you want to do is get up on the top platform, then drop down to the bottom right after it passes. There we go. Simple as that. Thankfully, I should get a heal out of one of these lamps. Perfect. Now, I'll go ahead and let you know, we are indeed going to be going for every single power seal. And there's a pathway down over there, but let's keep going down this way, see what awaits us down here. This is a new path we couldn't access before. And if we do, where does it, I forget where exactly, like how far down this goes. Yeah, we even got some of these bushes here. There we go. This should look a little out of place in Autumn Hills. It's a shortcut to a new area of the catacombs. So, slightly down below here. And, you know, second time in one episode, I say I'm going to be quiet and let y'all listen to the music here for the 16-bit. So yeah, you get a moment to listen to it in both, you know, normal and underwater. Kind of fun. Now, I'm pretty sure, since we already got the power seal up there, there's no reason really to head back up. Let's just keep journeying on through here. Yeah, this is definitely an area where that water dash move can be super helpful. Stupid rushing wall still trying to kill us. Don't you know you can't affect me? And I think... yeah, it's pretty straightforward through most of this. Oh, sorry little guy. I kind of left you there. Now this is kind of neat. You literally have to go back in the past to even progress through here. So this should look a little familiar. But not to worry, we'll go through the future area again very shortly. And specifically, you'll notice on the map, there's something to the right here, but we can't get through there. So let's change it up, and now it's all the way across the bottom. You actually need to come back here. Come on, bats. I just want you to die, because I do not want you in my way while I work on this. Yeah, you can actually hit it with that attack, which is something I found out like way too many playthroughs into the game. But, hello. It looks like a picture of Ruxton. Let's wander down here. And we found a strange door. Welcome to the Dark Cave. As expected, by its name, you cannot see what's going on. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, if you start moving through this, you will die. It is a very tricky platforming section you're not meant to tackle yet. You know, the Elder talked about the power of true sight. We don't come here until we have that. Now, there is a trophy for getting through here that, if you do it before you get the power of true sight, called I Swear It's My First Time. I am not going to be going for that this time. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of memorization of exactly what awaits you. Not doing it here. We'll come back once we can actually see what we're doing. So now that we've done that, which, interesting point of note, now that we've done it, the Dark Cave does show up on our map because we've been there once. And that is the only way you can enter the Dark Cave. You do have to come through here. So I wanted to make sure it was on our map. But for now, let's just journey back onward through the catacombs and continue with the prophecy, shall we? You can die. Thank you. And I am going to stick with what I'm doing, where I'm trying to go as much through future as I can. Because I just love the subtle differences. Ooh. And then I fall. Now, as we go through, I actually really like the wizard sprites for in the future. It's just they're kind of cute, if I'm being honest. Now here, we've got a couple different pathways. Actually, I didn't fully explore here, did I? Yeah, there's still that pathway over there. We'll worry about that later. For now, new hazards. Yep, some spikes suddenly popping up here. I love, though, that as they glow, they kind of look like ghosts or skulls. It's very fitting with this area. And here, you can see we've got a platform there. You can actually use the lamps to get up there. But I use the bat, and this is a neat puzzle room. It forces you to switch back and forth, break a few. Dang it. I waited too long. I didn't go over there. I bet you wish these moving blocks were a bit more forgiving. Yeah? A little bit. Thankfully, because I've broken the blocks, they stay broken. Whew. And now it's just simply a matter of running over here and collecting this. Yeah, it's a neat little puzzle room. I really like it. I feel like most of the power seals were done very smartly. And thankfully this one gave you a save spot right in the beginning. They knew you were going to die at that. Ha 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 ha. Now you... Oh, fine. I thought I could get you, but you shot that second fireball just a little too soon. I'm trying to make an effort to remember my magic more this playthrough, just because I feel like that'll be more interesting. Whew. And there. Now here, we want to go up, because that's a pathway we didn't explore before, for another power seal. This one's a little trickier, but if you got the dash, it's a joke. Just time it right, and you can slide on through. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason, looking at those little spike, balls floating in the water, they kind of look like bird faces to me this time. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. So, we've been doing pretty well. How are we doing on time? Yeah, we can make it through a little further. I say let's keep going and find... nope. Don't want that prophecy yet. We want the prophecy of where the dead are. A friend, turned foe. Or, no, a foe turned friend is waiting. Because we should be almost to the end of the area. Yeah, just keep going. Oh, thank you for coming up here so I can kill you. So, did I miss something? No, that was just a bit of the scenery. It's hard to know sometimes. It looks a little deceiving if you just look at it at a glance. Haha. You're stuck over there. And I don't know how that didn't end up hitting you. And I like to just sort of wait here for this one. And there we go, make it across that way. Ow, I landed right on top of him. But thankfully there should be healing pretty soon. Do not drop down there, that is not a secret area, that is death. And as we come to the boss room, this is cool looking. And we open it up. It was a coffin? Ruxton's final resting place. Looks like there's a note addressed to the messenger. Dear messenger, if you're reading this, it means what my research indicated is true, and you traveled 500 years into the future. I meant it when I said I was done being evil. I even planned for my relics to come to your aid. First is my amulet, yours to keep and remember me by. I also left my staff at the top of Glacial Peak. It will answer to you as long as you carry my amulet. Also, I did some digging around the catacombs, and I believe I found a secret entrance to a new area you should explore, though it was very dark. That is actually the area we were in before, the Dark Cave. So this is your hint to try and find it that way. Look for the secret passage in the room with 2 bats and a moving platform. Best of luck on your quest. Ruxton. We get Ruxton's amulet. It should activate the Necromancer's staff. Now, where is it? So, yeah, we got another item. Should activate the Necromancer staff's power. But we have no clue where that's going to be. So, I think let's take a look at the prophecy now. Where the sun shines bright and the mood is light, a little creature is paralyzed by fear. Well, sun shines bright and mood is bright. To me, that sounds like Bamboo Creek. But I think we're going to tackle that next time. We've managed to do quite a bit here. We got 2 new items. A seed we have to find a flower bed for, and an amulet we have to find the staff for. So neither of these really do anything on their own, but they should help us progress our quest just a little bit more. And now, I'm going to leave it off here. Next time we're going to explore the Bamboo Creek in the hopes of finding... Don't keep changing the prophecy, dude. In hopes of finding what sounds like a little creature in fear. Maybe a Phobican? If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to click like and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.